character in the next session of our Dyrecinder game. Yes.
Werewolf, but a stepsister.
No. Arminius, the a Greek chronicler. Well, he's not Greek. He's from.
What's his face?
Yes. Me neither.
I have a speech impediment.
He's Greek, so you know.
That's racist. So.
You know what you should do? You should copy the dad from My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Telling everyone that's exactly where everything came from.
Have you guys seen My Life in Ruins, Duty Cockers? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's get through that. So, we're currently on one viewer. I think that's me. So,
It's me?
is it you?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm gonna copy it all over to all our groups now. I'm just waiting for WhatsApp to open.
No worries. Thank you for doing that. Apparently, the Groovy bot is deceased.
Do we have a paladin for that?
Not
yet.
Okay, so for people watching this later on the stream, this is a special one-shot. Possibly two-shot if we don't solve it in one go, because that is entirely possible. But our regular game is every other Friday with these lovely people who are in this stream. Hello. Except Wally. But, well, maybe in the future.
Ooh.
Right, Wally? Right?
Hopefully.
I'm available.
I know,
He's
but...
very cute.
Okay, you two. Weather's cold. Okay, so... has anybody played the Tomb of Horrors before?
No.
No. No.
Does my marriage count?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, something to note is they ask you to place this adventure in your world, and I could have just left it in Faerun or whatever. But then I had a little think. And I think... this tomb is in the world of Dyrecinder, all the way to the east, in the mountains of Dwelia. So, if your characters want to die in the real game, you can toddle over to here.
Excellent.
Okay.
Fantastic to know.
Good to know. Okay. So
means we can later find the stuff that we have.
Yeah, definitely.
yes, I would say that's possible. Okay, so don't get too attached to your characters, guys. Anyway,
Don't worry, I don't worry. I didn't make them with the intention of getting attached in mind.
Good.
Too late. I have a whole family for all of them.
Oh, dude.
Except for the first one.
Dude, my heart goes out to you because I used to build NPCs like that.
I didn't make any backstory. I was like...
Like the Bard. The Bard. Anybody. The Bard.
Bard, despair.
I will once again apologize.
It's not technically your fault.
I am legally obligated to not talk about the Bard.
What bard? What bard?
Right. Anyway, will you all just identify your real selves for the sake of the stream? So that they know who's who in the markers on the stream layout thing.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Steph, and I'm going to be playing a group of small people for
Cute,
this adventure.
cute people.
Soon to be dead cute people.
Yeah. Soon to be dead, most likely.
Okay, next.
I am Trevor. I will be playing a group of 2 disposable people and 1 joke person.
Lovely. Okay, last 2 fight amongst yourselves. Who goes first?
I beat Wally up, so I'll go first. I'm Meg, and I am playing characters that will irritate the D.
Good choice. Great adventure to do that.
So that is how I chose my character.
Okay, and last but not least,
Great decision.
Hello, I'm Wally.
What?
I have a bunch of Raven Queen followers and a fish.
This makes so much sense. Okay, so the people at home, who's mostly just Meg at this point, as you can see on the screen, that there are 3 Acererak monster tokens under each person, representing how many characters they have left at the moment. If their 3rd character dies, unfortunately, they're out of the adventure, and they can watch along with the rest of everybody. Okay, so without further ado, let's do the adventure. Okay. So, somewhere under a lost and lonely hill of grim and foreboding aspect lies a labyrinthine crypt. It is filled with terrible traps and not a few strange and ferocious monsters to slay the unwary. It is filled with rich treasures, both precious and magical. But in addition to the aforementioned guardians, there is said to be a demi-lich who still wards his final haunt. Be warned that tales have it that the being called Acererak possesses powers that make him nearly undefeatable. All accounts conclude that it is quite unlikely that any explorers will ever find the chamber where the demi-lich lingers, for the passages and the rooms of the tomb are fraught with traps, poison gas, and magical protections. Furthermore, the demi-lich has so well hidden his lair that even those who avoid the pitfalls will not be likely to locate their true goal. Only large and well-prepared, or level 14 parties of the bravest and strongest should even consider the attempt. And if such a group does locate the tomb, they must be prepared to fail. Any expedition must have magical protections and weapons, and must be equipped with every sort of device possible to ensure survival. So, now you know why you're all starting level 14, with 3 characters each. And with a load of items.
And still woefully unprepared.
Oh yes.
Can we loot each other's bodies when we die?
No.
Aw.
Because when you die, your treasures go into Acererak's vault.
Oh, isn't he selfish? That's just selfish.
Oh yeah, he's a monster.
And he's greedy.
Oh yes,
He's
he
very
is.
greedy for a monster.
Okay, so be careful, guys, because upon reading the whole adventure, 3 characters might not be enough. Be careful. Okay, so you will recall, hopefully in the setup guide, that each of you is along with all the equipment you want, you are equipped with a 10-foot pole.
Yes.
This dungeon will teach you the meaning of "I wouldn't touch it" with a 10-foot pole.
But we will, though.
Yeah, that won't stop us from
I know.
doing exactly that.
I know.
What if we tie two of them together with the rope?
I,
We
But-
threw one of our teammates at it.
That's the kind of innovation we need.
that is so true.
We could touch it with a 30-foot pole.
Okay, so Trevor still needs to make a token for your last character, but hopefully we won't get there. Don't worry about it. Okay, so as you can see, we have a lovely player base camp here. Hopefully you can all see that. Yes, you're on this layer. Hello. So, you are all part of a adventuring company working for the Guild of Heroes, who have heard about this tomb and its many riches, and they've sent out a big party of some adventurers who have already made themselves names, who have already made names for themselves. Let's try it with words. Across the world, or the continent of Osteria, which is where Dyrecinder is. Right. Okay. So, everybody ready?
Mentally, no. Spiritually, no. Physically,
Also, no.
no.
It's going well.
Oh no.
What's that?
Sorry, Twitch was on in the background.
Okay.
Awkward.
Okay. So, you find yourselves in the foresty mountain ranges of Dwellia. Before you is what many cartographers and explorers agree must be the location of the Tomb of Horrors, Acererak's final resting place. As the first group, or each of you's first character, approach the location, you see a low, flat-topped hill, about 200 yards wide, 300 yards long, and 60 feet high. For those of you who don't speak yards, it's big. Okay. So the vegetation here is ugly. There's weeds and thorns and briars and dead trees. But that's not what catches your attention. What catches your attention is the rock formation upon this hill. A giant skull. Its eye holes and its nose hole are caked with sand. Those seem to be the only entrances.
I poke the skull with my 10-foot pole.
Okay. The rock itself. You are here.
I'm not on the map.
Oh, you're not on the map.
Ooh,
No.
I am on the map.
You must be on the map. Echo is over here.
Scroll all the way to the top. If you wish.
It's all the way at the top.
No, we were still on the what's the name map, but we're there now.
Base camp.
Oh, sorry. I think it was a slight lag.
Ah,
Okay. So, you can see this cliff face. This is a eye hole. This is a nose hole. Nose hole. This is another eye hole.
There's a big skull.
There's a very big skull. So it's sort of halfway submerged, buried in the hill. Can't see where the teeth should begin.
I see.
Okay, so let's just take this brief opportunity and please introduce your first character to the viewers. Just say what level and what class. Well, everybody knows it's level 14, but like what class, race, that kind of thing. Let's start with Meg.
Echo is a halfling rogue, thief rogue. She's also an archaeologist, so she's covered in strange trinkets and weaponry. And she's very jittery. She doesn't trust anyone or anything, so she's just kind of skipping out this rock face, and she's kind of looking over her shoulder at everyone with her, as almost as if calculating who will die first.
Okay, Steph.
Okay, Tech is a little goblin, and he is a armorer artificer. He's currently in a set of little set of mithril full plate, and carries a shield with him, but no other weapons as such. Looking very cheerful, seeing this new and exciting place. It's not every day you see a giant skull jutting out of the ground, so he's eager to see what's inside.
Okay. Trevor.
All right. Alec is also a thief rogue, unfortunately.
Perfect.
They are clad in regular, just leather clothing. However, no traces of any holy symbols of any kind on anything. In his hand, a single butter knife. He looks ready to throw it at any unsuspecting cleric he may find.
Nice. Wally.
I nearly played a cleric.
Walter.
Right. I am terrible at character introductions. It's my bane in my existence. I am playing Brother. He is a very pale-skinned, elf-looking character. He's a Horizon Walker Ranger and Arcane Archer fighter. He's currently on his knees, setting up a small little rock temple and busy and praying in Undercommon.
Nice.
He's got very odd-looking studded leather armor that's like almost like feathers, and on his chest he's got a symbol of the Raven Queen.
Okay. So that's everybody. Now, you find yourselves outside the structure. Which orifice would you like to probe? Now, I'd like to say I've not asked this of anybody in quite a while.
But has anyone asked you that?
No.
Is it getting hot in here?
10-foot pole or not? No. What a great start. Okay,
Like-
guys.
Alec looks back and forth, jittery and fast, and just starts walking toward the left eye hole, or the skull's right eye hole, but our left.
Okay. So you can see that the sand covering this area is quite soft. Oh, nope. So it's sort of here. Sorry. Careful not to clip through the dynamic lighting.
Oh, my laptop is laboring like this.
'Cause-
Like, why am I lagging like this? That makes sense.
It's okay. And when the lag clears, you'll just find yourself dead. Okay, so Alec, as you're looking at this sort of soft sand here, I need you to make an investigation check.
All right.
Ooh, if he's going up to... no, never mind. Doesn't
Nice.
help, I don't think.
Wow.
But wow.
How? Oh, okay, that's fine. High level characters. Okay, so what a way to fail. Okay, but no, 21, easy enough. You find that if you dig this out, there seems to be a entry hallway behind this area here. So a couple of minutes of digging should reveal it.
Echo comes, looks over his shoulder, and pokes it with her 10-foot pole.
Soft as the sand is soft and yielding. Wow. I need to get out.
Upon learning that we can maybe get inside, Alec just turns to the rest of the people here. He doesn't say anything. He just beckons his hand for them to follow and just starts digging the sand out with his butter knife.
As he successfully found this, Texka looked like he suddenly remembered something, rummages through a pouch in his side and pulls out a little magical contraption and gestures for the rest of the group to come a bit closer, and he's going to cast Aid on them.
A shovel.
So everyone else's hit points, maximum and current, increases by 5.
Oh, very nice. It will not save you.
Probably not.
Echo takes out a shovel and hands it to Alec.
Like a true archaeologist, you make somebody else do the work.
Alec just takes the shovel, looks at you, slightly grumpy, and just nods and starts digging.
Okay, brother, find traps. Okay, I just want to check the restrictions on that one. Since the presence of any trap within range that's within the line of sight. Okay, so with the entrance still covered, you can't sense a trap.
I believe the Raven Queen smiles on us today.
Oh no.
The path forward will bring us much glory and fortune.
Ah, that's good. That's good, right?
Now dig, quicker.
Okay, as the rest of you watch Alec dig by himself, a good 15 minutes pass as I cannot move this thing. Oh, as the entrance gets uncovered. And the dynamic lighting just needs to work for me here. Okay.
It shouldn't work for us.
Yes. Okay, there we go. So you should be able to see a hallway. Yeah, you are seeing the hallway?
Yes.
Okay.
They
So
the hallway.
the corridor before you is made up of plain stone, roughly worked. And it is dark and full of cobwebs. The ceiling overhead is obscured by hanging strands of webbing. Also, at the end of the hallway, there is a double door.
How far away is the doorway?
Okay, so each of these blocks is 10. Note that for the rest of the adventure. So it's 60. Okay, so Alec goes ahead.
He'll simply, as a hand, have to say stop. He'll look at the door for any trap.
Okay, make an investigation check, please.
Echo elbows him out the way and tries to help him.
Okay, with a 21 again. Alec, the door isn't locked. The door also doesn't seem to be a door. Looking carefully, just carefully, where the top of the door is, the top of the door sort of disappears into cobwebs, but the bricks of the roof seem to be resting on the door itself.
Alec turns to the group, confused looking, and just shrugs.
Can I investigate the walls around the door to see if, and the floors to see if there are any triggers?
Make an investigation check. And in the chat we have Moo to Wally and Meg by Matty Moo. Is that our... Is that Tort?
Yes!
I dreamt of your voice last night.
It's creepy.
Yes, I need to get out more. As I said. Okay, sorry. Your investigation check was a
Sorry, I'm just putting toggle on, but my computer's like,
slow.
we're just taking our time here.
Is your computer at home affairs?
It feels that way.
Hmm.
What?
21.
Why are we all rolling 21?
What are
Rival
the
talent.
Oh, yeah, it's rogues, right? So, you basically see what Alex sees at the moment, that the bricks of the roof are resting on the top of the door. But
I
the
put
cobweb
the door with my 10-foot pole.
makes a banging sound. But the roof is obscured by cobwebs, quite thick webs.
I used my pole to scrape some of the cobwebs off
Okay.
and put them on Alex's head.
Okay, so you do some of that, and it kind of clears some of the webs. You can see that the roof is made out of several large bricks, and they're all rather loose.
Everything all right in there?
Yeah, we're probably gonna die going through the door, but you know.
Oh, well, after you then?
Well, destiny waits for no man. Brother will walk forward and press a brick.
Okay, so as that happens, I need everybody in the room, that is Echo, Alec, and Brother, to please make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, no.
You'll die.
True.
Click.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, that's good. Oh, let's go!
Dog.
Wow.
This is the wrong sound. Yeah, that's the wrong sound.
Roof tile fell on my head.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Azrak throws a bottle at you all.
Okay, so there is a rumble and a roll. Where are the... okay, there, everybody. Okay, so... Alec rolled a 26, Brother rolled a 17, Echo rolled a natural 20 for a 30 dexterity save. Mother of God. As every brick in the roof falls straight on top of you. You've managed to avoid most of it. So all of you take half of 5d10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my gosh.
You take nothing because
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Rogue things. Evasion.
Okay, yeah, so
This game's parkour.
yes, the rogue takes no damage. And I think same with Alec. Do you have evasion?
He should have.
Yeah, you should have.
Full rogue, right?
Yeah, it's a rogue thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, it's not on my list, but I think I should.
You would have it if you're
Yeah,
full rogue.
okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
full
right.
Rogue. So yeah.
Yeah, you guys will have to meet me halfway here because I don't know your characters. And I'm not going to get a chance to. All right, so that is...
Love the enthusiasm.
so, Brother, you take 12 bludgeoning damage. The rogues, they seem to have dodged the raindrops here. As now the floor is covered in the pile of bricks. And poor Tech is covered in brick dust as it blew out of this little chamber.
Echo holds up the shovel for Alec.
So beside that, was anything else revealed to us?
So looking up, the cobwebs now naturally are cleared. It's just empty stone roof above you.
Locked.
And the door is not locked. As you clear some of the bricks to pull it back, there is a solid wall behind it.
I poke the wall with my 10-foot pole.
It touches the wall. Nothing but a wall.
I poke Alec with my 10-foot pole.
As you're about to do that, he just raises his butter knife and just stares at you.
On guard!
She grins back at him. Well, that was a failure, so I guess we should go home now.
What a great adventure, guys.
Just get out of here while we're still ahead.
And the DM said we wouldn't survive. Ha!
Walked out there with all 3 my characters. What a great pub, guys.
I actually might leave. We can have 2 butter knife throwing gnomes in the world.
Oh, don't use them all at once.
Oh my god.
So it's just a solid wall.
Just a solid wall. This is not the entrance to the Tomb of Horrors.
No!
Of course it isn't.
Oh, it's another orifice. We're gonna try all of them, and it's gonna be like when you put a USB into a computer. All of them are gonna be wrong. Then we're gonna come back to the first one.
Yeah, it's superposition. It's the blocky bit is on both sides until you check.
Alec just stomps out, just slams the shovel to the ground, and is just staring at all of you, and like kicks the shovel towards you.
Echo picks up the shovel and gives him a middle finger salute.
Well,
Excuse me, but Roger has been with me on many an expedition. Could you treat him with more respect?
Roger the shovel.
He just angrily is waving his hands around.
Okay.
have no fear. For when there's one roadblock, the Raven Queen will reveal to us another orifice.
I think I might kill him before the tomb kills him.
Okay, that's literally
Wait,
what
brother.
she said. Okay, so this is the nose hole. This is the other eye hole.
Yes.
Well,
Alright.
guess we should try the next one and then go back.
Sure.
So we're going to the nose, the nose hole.
Yeah. I'm looking for a door. Or an entrance. Or a drawing of a door.
10-foot pole, poke, poke, poke.
Okay,
Yep.
so
I'm
it's
literally walking there with my 10-foot pole,
Minesweeper.
feeling everything out.
okay, so it's solid, solid, solid until you find soft sand here, ripe for the digging.
Echo looks at Alec with her shovel.
He just sits down in the dirt, into the sand with his arms crossed, and just stares at the 3 of you.
Very well. I shall show my bravery. He starts digging with his hands.
Okay,
Echo smacks him on the back of the head with the shovel and gives him the shovel.
A masterful weapon for the right thing. Words. And he starts digging.
okay. 15 minutes of you guys watching your new companion dig eventually reveals something else. Ooh. So there's token to move and dynamic lighting to move. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so you see something completely different. So my computer freaks out.
Even mine, no?
Oh yeah, no. Wait. Before you move, I'm going to give you a picture. Sorry to everybody. I'm offending. Okay. So
And since this is a D&D staple, not your mom.
Oh my god.
no. Okay. So,
this is bad.
so what you see before you, bright, brilliant colors are to be seen everywhere. The stones and the pigments undimmed by the passage of decades. The floor of the corridor is a colorful mosaic of stones with a distinct winding pattern of red tiles, about 2 feet wide, snaking its way south down the corridor. No stonework can be seen on the walls or the ceiling 20 feet above. For some sort of cement or plaster has been smoothed over all of these surfaces and then illustrated. The scenes show fields of kine grazing. Those are cows. A column. Man, this is going well. A copse with several wolves in the background. Workers of various races and strange human-animal mixtures. Pig-human, ape-human, dog-human, going about their various tasks. Certain of these frescoes show rooms of some building. A library filled with many books and scrolls. The door to a torture chamber and a wizard's workroom. There are chairs, windows, boxes, bales, doors, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manners of things shown on the walls. Okay, and as you can see over here, roughly over here, the edge of your vision, you'll just see the edge of my ping there, hopefully. There is this particular thing in the picture where it looks like two Anubis-like things standing next to a door with a chest poking out of the door. Can you see that?
Yeah, picture.
Looks like a trap.
Yeah, on the picture. And
I thought it was a cash register.
yeah, so on that same picture, just... Sorry, go ahead.
It looked like the thing you put your card in the clock in and clock out.
Might be. Also, can you see in the picture just further down that hallway on the same wall, there's like a painting of a jail door with something holding onto the bars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, the most prominent feature in this hallway, this dark, dark hallway, is this red winding path.
Can I mix any of these pictures?
Make a history check. Because you are a archaeologist, you get advantage. Okay, so 20. You know, most of these depict life of a civilization long gone, 1,000 years gone. However, some of it seems out of time. That jail door looks a bit too modern to fit in with the rest. The box's sort of chemic design, this world's version of Egypt, also doesn't fit with the rest. It seems to be a mix of a lot of strange things. Also,
He's like a hodgepodge
yes.
bag of bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Also, you can kind of see on this red path, there are faint runes carved into it all the way down. It's the start of something. You need to see the whole sequence of runes to make sense of the whatever it's spelling out. Okay.
There's a nice path laid out in front of us. That doesn't look dodgy at all.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Well, perhaps Glory will show the way. I will, brother will cast Find Familiar.
Yep. And then if I give it to Meg, you'll see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just use it that way. Sweet. So, Glory is a snowy white raven with 3 eyes, all ruby red. All right, Glory, Fly in, show the way. I'm going to focus through the familiar's eyes to see what those ruins might say as he follows along the red path.
Okay, so you see the bird disappear. And I need you to roll a D100 for me. Okay. The raven returns. And through his eyes, you see that the path is just barely on his vision. Or her. Is it his or her? Him or her?
It's a bird.
Right. Yes. Do you? Thank you, Inspector Clouseau. Do you know if the murderer is a man or a woman? Of course I do. What do you think? It's a kitten?
I need to watch that now.
Okay. So, yes. It reports that at the end of the hallway there is a grotesque green screaming devil with an open mouth and a misty archway. And that is all it could see. It goes much deeper than the other hallway you found.
That's what she said.
No.
Well, Glory has revealed to me that we might be expecting company.
It's a glory hole. Sorry, I'm done. Okay.
We're just getting started. Okay.
That's a wonderful thing. I shall inscribe it in my book and find it in such wondrous places in the next town.
I don't know if is shivving me or brother.
Who are you attacking?
It's a joke. Nobody, it's a joke.
Okay.
Well, what do you all think? We have some company and this ominous route ahead of us.
No.
Goodness. Well,
I want to say I'm sorry, France, but I'm going to make fun of it next episode, so...
well, at some point we have to enter this hellhole, so I guess this is the way. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna stick on that little red pathway and try not to touch any walls.
Perhaps I can just take one more moment and just have a look with mine eyes.
Alec pushes brother into the hallway.
Okay, so, brother. Oh, brother, you find that the hallway is filled with traps. Let me measure for you. So if you go straight from where you are, about 80 feet ahead of you, there is a pit trap. 20 feet beyond that, there's another pit trap. 20 feet beyond that, there's another pit trap. 20 feet beyond that, there's another pit trap. And I think that gets to the edge of your... Yeah, that gets to the edge of your detect traps.
Just not to fall.
Well done.
Seems to be the less wise choice. So, to destiny, he steps on the red path
Okay.
and takes 10 and starts walking 10 feet forward.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I follow him, but I'm walking like a blind person with my 10-foot pole in front of me, tapping everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
On the floor with that 10-foot pole.
As Daredevil 1, 2, 3, and 4 enter. I'm a really good lawyer. Yeah. I'm guessing everybody is... Okay, 10-foot blind sight will be useful to know. You guys...
Purposely waits until...
Oh.
Alec purposely waits to be the last person to walk on the line.
Okay. It's also good to note that all of you are starting with characters with dark sight.
Yep.
Yes. Dark vision.
Dark vision. Yes. So somebody's got a human as a second character. I think it's Trevor.
Yes. I have one too.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. I think it's Wally. Never mind. Okay.
But he's a sorcerer.
Okay. You guys bought torches, right?
I
Sure.
think we did.
Yeah, sure. Sure you did.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because
Yeah, Alec.
As a human.
just worry
Alec
some.
has a torch.
Yeah, okay.
He has a few torches.
Okay. Just worried some of you went kind of power mad with the gold and forgot essential things. Okay, so, brother, you keep following the red.
Yes. And keep in mind of where those pitfalls were.
Okay, so one's coming up soon. So
How close was that jail cell looking door?
the jail cell looking door is about here. Right here is that chest, like in the picture.
I'm walking past it?
Okay.
I tap it with my 10-foot pole.
Ooh, okay.
Right here. Right here.
Yes, right there. Yes. So, make a perception check, Echo.
On. Tiny.
And
17. Okay.
jail door looking thing was right here.
Yeah, it's slightly up from that.
Okay.
Okay. So, you can see that there is the open up the top of the chest can open. Yes.
Because Meg's like, mind your own business, bitch. And then Echo's like, but I don't wanna. I tried to open it with my 10-foot pole.
Okay. So carefully opening it. You can see inside there is a very obvious spike trap. And just below that spike trap, with a very rusted looking spike, I must say, it looks like it's dripping some kind of poisonous substance, is a lever.
Well, perhaps this will help us go somewhere faster. And she points out the lever to everyone else.
Or perhaps it shall not bring us glory and only find death.
Well, I said somewhere faster. I didn't say a lot.
Do you want me to try and work on it?
I'll just move slightly ahead, and then you're more than happy to, feel free to yank on that lever.
Okay, just so you know, brother, this is where you found one of the traps. Can you see that?
Sorry, just like this dynamic lighting is like really like. I like the cut of your G, bruh. Have some lag.
Okay.
Like just tap his butter knife on the floor to grab the attention of the people at the chest. And he points to the chest and drives his thumb across his neck while tilting his head.
You sure?
He wants to die.
Nods.
Should we put him out of his misery?
Alec just nods no very, very fast.
Oh, fine. Spoil sport. So, lever or no lever?
Alec puts the thumbs down.
Well, we've got 2 for no. Tech, what do you think?
Oh, lever's got to do something, right?
That's what I'm thinking too.
Hearing Tech say that, Alec moves further back along the path.
Can I disarm the trap
Yes, you can.
with my thief tool?
Yes, with your thief tools, you can try.
Thief tool.
My thief tool.
Yes.
Full.
Okay, so 28. Okay, you disarm this trap. You take the needle out. So it's just a lever.
Look. I wink at Alex and I pull the lever.
Okay. So the moment you do that,
Alec just face palms.
the moment you do that, the floor underneath you opens up. You fall down 20 feet on top of some spikes. Okay, hang on. So,
Boy.
I'm just double checking the spike trap thingy. Where is my sidebar? Okay, here we go. So, firstly, you take 11 piercing damage.
Right.
And I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh
If
boy.
I cast Featherfall on her, will she be able to land in between the spikes, or is there not a way for
What's the casting time?
reaction?
Reaction. Okay, yes, you can.
I'll do so.
Okay,
So do
yes. Okay, but you still need to make a dex save, please. Sorry, constitution save. Oof. Okay, so while you don't take that 11 damage from the spikes, you slowly, gently fall down, trying to avoid pricking yourself on any of the spikes. As one of them just touches you on the hand, you take 1 point of piercing damage, along with 4d10 poison damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
That's 19 poison
feeling
damage.
It's 20 damage all in all.
Okay, so, brother...
I have a feeling that the 5 extra max HP points aren't going to help.
I told you. Okay, so, brother, you did not detect that, because technically that's not a trap, according to the adventure. It's a door.
No.
I'm serious. What's written here is... where is the thing?
Brilliant.
The trapdoor over the pit is 3 feet thick and can't be detected by sounding, and is technically not a trap, as it is a door.
How far up is the hole?
20 feet.
Can I climb with my pittons?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I do that.
Okay, once you get back to the top, you also notice... Okay, so firstly, this pathway is cut here, thanks to this trap. That this is a door. After you've triggered this lever.
The thing that I pulled the lever from.
Yes, that can open towards you.
Oh.
Well, now that I've pulled the lever, do we want to go in the door?
Well, if we look in, what's inside? Can we see anything just from looking in?
Okay, so just looking into like the crack, you can see that there is a dusty 20-foot hallway beyond.
Brother calls out to Echo. How was that season?
What?
The fall.
What?
Okay, for context to those watching, these two people are sitting in the same room.
Same house even.
Yes, that one kind of goes without saying.
Yeah, like, by extension, that's just assumed.
Well, I don't like to make an ass out of you or me.
I poke my 10-foot hole through the door. My 10-foot hole door, sorry.
Oh my lord. Okay.
If we all survive this, we should definitely do a long campaign together. This is great.
Why not? You could join our campaign that's currently going on.
I'll be the voice in the background.
I'm the voice in the background.
You're not. Different voice.
Oh, you're the voice that everyone hears in their head that's slowly driving them mad and no one knows what it is.
Oh, yes.
It's that little
He
dripping
does
cat.
it with dad jokes.
Oof. You hurt me.
That's some psychic damage.
Marcel and Wally in one
Sorry.
game is
Wait a minute. Actually, no. You're the voice in the staff.
Yes, the judgy voice. Just so you know, poor Tusa in the sort of whispers to the DM is getting such abuse from that staff.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh man.
okay. So I
poor
put my
I
10-foot
mean,
pole.
poor Tusa, but that is very funny.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
I poked my 10-foot pole into the doorway.
Okay, yes, and the door opens. There is no reaction to your pole.
I poked the ground in front of the door.
It seems to be solid ground.
I poked 10 feet beyond that.
I'm still solid ground.
I poked the walls.
Still solid. Seems to be safe. And greetings to Hildebrandt in the chat.
Helen!
Okay, he seems to, or she has left. He or she has left.
Scared them off.
No, they said, you guys are fun. Have a session starting soon. Wish you have a kick-ass weekend. Thank you very much.
Hilda used to play with us.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Thank you for watching, briefly. Yes.
Are we going in the door or no?
Well, we know what's at the end of this hallway. It's some form of creature of some sorts. Perhaps
just
side
tap
route
Echo on the shoulder. Alec just taps Echo on the shoulder and repeats the sliding his thumb across his neck, tilting his head
If you
gesture.
really want to die, Alec, I can help you. You just need to not be a sissy about it.
You guys are standing on the edge of a pit full of spikes.
I can push you in once. It'll be quick. Probably not quick. I mean, it'll spear you in a few places, but you know. Oh, and then there's the poison. That'll be a bit painful, but I mean,
Alec just leans backward. Slamming his hand to his forehead.
Alec will send wow, thank you. I got that word stuck in my head now. Alec will do something. Brother will send Glory.
down the hole.
This is not how I envisioned this going. Yes. there is a door at the end of the hole. That's seen by Glory.
Glory finds a door.
Yes.
How far away is the door?
So from the door that Echo opened, it is 40 feet.
There seems to be another door. Any takers?
Alec just nods no very fast.
Why are you so
What do you think?
apprehensive? Why are you being so apprehensive? Pretty much every door here is probably going to spell certain death in some way or form.
Alec just gives you a look as if he's trying to say, "Oh, really?"
Probably. I don't doubt it.
Not wrong.
At that point, he just stares at the hallway for a moment and takes a step backward.
Right, well, then it shall be up to me then. I shall take the first step. Fame and fortune. For the Raven Queen's glory. You'll
You're right behind
hop
you, mate.
over pitfall
Mm-hmm.
into the doorway, leg. Ugh.
That's just how long it took him to jump.
Okay.
And seeing that nothing's happened, he will approach the door and inspect it for traps.
I'll hop over as well.
Investigation check, please.
Need some help.
Are you still down the pit?
No, I climbed up with my pigeons.
Okay.
You need some help.
Probably, I'm looking at a door.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not asking you.
Well, then get over here and help me.
I just want to see if you die first.
Right.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll help.
Okay. You cannot sense any traps at all.
Is there a door handle?
I don't trust him. I'm gonna look for traps.
Okay. Investigation check, please.
Come on. Okay.
Nope, no traps. That's not locked. It
told you.
opens.
Is it locked?
It's not locked. It opens outwards away from you.
Ali, you can.
It takes a few steps back and waits for brother to open the door.
He opens the door slowly and then swings it open wide and makes an entrance.
Okay, so as you do that, I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Yay!
Hey, first sight. Thank you.
Fight. Nobody die.
Better, easier to say than to do. But we'll see.
Token.
I think it's clicked.
There.
Let's go.
Okay, hang on. The dynamic lighting just looks weird. The door is open. Okay.
And then a D20 for me, please. And the Glory has a 21.
Okay, so let's just add glory to the roller.
Well, that's if you want it on a separate roll.
That's fine. So glory can start.
Cool. He's gonna flutter over.
Okay, what you can see in the room is a 4-armed stone gargoyle. It is big. It is bigger than any one person. And it is roaring and charging towards the doorway.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna put him inside over here.
Uh-huh.
Whew. And then hopefully have some sort of vision of the room.
Can you see what the raven sees?
No.
Not really. No.
Got 120 foot dark vision, if that helps.
Okay. Can you now see what the raven sees?
Yes.
Okay, that's what you.
Perfect. So 5, 10, cool. He's gonna have a look and then come back.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna tell brother what
Does it have flyby?
it does.
Okay, good. Because that would have been a dead raven. Okay.
You don't know his life.
Oh, I do. His life is 1. Okay, so the gargoyle
He's one really.
charges this way, and he is going to make 3 attacks against brother. So
Oh, brother.
claw. Oh, that's a natural 1. He hits the side of the doorway.
He's out of practice. It's fine.
13.
No.
Then a 6.
No.
No. Wow, Alec.
Alec taps the wall with his butter knife to get everyone's attention. Then he beckons them to make way, maybe lean against the wall or something. He'll ready his stance and just chuck his butter knife at the creature.
Okay.
I was gonna trip him if he ran past.
28 hits.
Ooh.
5 damage.
There's an ally within 5 feet, so
Get that sneak attack.
Oh, I didn't see what my macro was making.
I click it. I don't know why. Hold on. I am clicking it.
That's fine.
Click the name.
I am.
Oh,
Is there a toggle?
Damage.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
21 sneak. Wow.
Total 26.
Holy shit. Okay.
Those just hit him square in the forehead.
Yeah, it makes a massive crack along his stony devil face. Okay, is that...
And now,
Yes.
and he'll, yeah, that'll be all. That'll be all. Yeah.
Okay. Tick.
Okay. Well, seeing as the enemy up front, well, he's got to do his job. He's going to run up and with his shield in one hand and his other hand is clenched into a fist, and he's going to punch twice at this thing's shins.
Okay.
That's a 19 and a 40.
The 19 hits.
Okay. Dealing 11 points of
Ooh,
thunder damage.
nice. Cracking bits of his legs as you go. He's looking like a pot that got washed. Sorry, that's weirdly specific to my life. Okay. Is that your turn?
I believe so.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than myself to the start
Ooh.
of my next turn.
Lovely. Oh, brother.
That's the
right. So, I've been wanting to do this my whole life since hearing about subclass. Bonus action, brother holds his hand out towards the gargoyle, and his visage kind of starts warping between, I don't know, different realities, if I can put it that way. And as he swings his short sword, he actually teleports to the other side of this gargoyle. And there's lag though. Sorry, just waiting for my character sheet to open up.
No worries.
No worries, no worries.
And he swings.
Yes.
17.
17 hits with a total of 18. The gargoyle crumbles, completely destroyed.
It
And
looks a bit miffed.
the door starts creaking shut.
Echo slams her 10-foot pole in the doorway.
Okay, it doesn't quite close.
Well, come on.
Alec retrieves his butter knife, pulling it out of the gargoyle's head like a sword in the stone.
Oh. Echo runs in after brother with an exasperated sigh, keeping the door open with her pole as much as she can.
Okay. So, do you let the door close?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hang on.
Can I
If
do
keep
anything?
pushing-
Can I do anything about this? Can I do anything to?
I
to
could.
I
Yes.
think I can do anything.
I'm going to keep pushing the door open, right?
Uh-huh.
And I pull a small rod from a pouch on my side.
Oh. Is it immovable?
Perhaps, yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. The door stays...
We've all done that.
And
Okay. You wedge the door open. Okay. There we go. So, inside this room, you also see there are what appears to be 2 doors. One here and one here. Okay, what you doing?
Right.
Poke both the doors with my 10-foot pole.
We'll poke around the rooms, this room's floor first, just to make sure there isn't any pitfalls or anything in here.
Okay, investigation checks with advantage, everybody.
Right.
Investigation.
So everyone does one?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Ooh!
Hey, Alex!
It's rogues.
Fist bump.
Folks. Alec. Fist bumps Echo.
Okay, so brother got 22, Alec got 31 natural 20, Tech got 29, and Echo got 31 natural 20. The rogues have it. There are no traps in this room.
And the doors are locked.
Both doors are not locked.
Alec, looking almost disappointed, looks to everyone and gives a thumbs up.
Put my ear to the doors and hear if I can hear anything on the other side.
Okay. Perception check, please. I don't think 8 stacks.
No, it doesn't stack.
Natural 20 on the perception.
No.
No. Natural 1. Okay,
no.
so which door do you listen to? South or east?
This one.
Okay, east. I'm guessing. You stand next to the door and you went to listen and you fall straight through into an empty room.
Well, this is fucking annoying. I poke the walls of the room with my stick.
Make an investigation check. Okay.
21.
So what would appear to be a completely empty room at first, it seems to be there is this wall here seems to be a hidden door that opens down towards you.
I will. And is the door locked?
Nope. It's just strangely hinged.
I push open the door.
And it reveals another empty room beyond.
I do the same thing. I'm poking all the walls.
Okay, another investigation check, please.
Come on, roll 20. Don't fail me now.
Okay. You find another secret door. This one pivots on a central hinge. Yep.
My stick to push it open.
Yep. There we go. And it reveals another empty room beyond.
A trend. I do the same thing in this room.
Okay, another investigation check, please. Okay. You find another secret door. This one is hinged like a cat flap.
I use my stick to poke it open.
Okay, it reveals a hallway beyond, but you'll have to find some way to prop it open.
I take out a small rod.
Hey!
Okay. Okay, so with an immovable rod in place, you prop it open.
Guy,
Yeah?
there's something here. You will move
Is it something
into-
bad?
No, it's just empty. I think, she says under her breath.
Right, well, show the way. Oh wait, you are.
You know what? That movable rod is pretty handy. I'm going to take the one that I put down, leave the door shut behind us.
Okay, so as you do that, the door closes. The gargoyle which you defeated reforms over here, full health,
Round two.
but entirely inanimate.
I'm gonna need to. I was like, well, bye, brother and Dick. Dude,
Alex just
two
waving
roads on a
goodbye.
whirlwind adventure.
Alec walking down the hallway, just waving goodbye.
I'll follow the instructions that were, or follow the route that has been taken.
Mm-hmm. And brother, where art thou?
Brother.
Brother, oh brother, where? He will follow in tow.
Okay. Okay. So, Echo, you see a very dark, dusty hallway that ends in a dead end.
I poke the floor and the walls with my stick.
Investigation check, please.
Oh my lord.
30. Rogues were a great choice for this part of the dungeon. Okay, so hang on. Just gonna double check. Okay, this door seems to slide upwards. You will need the help of at least one other person with the sufficient strength to open it.
Well, before we do this, should we check where the other door leads, or are you guys happy to just follow through here?
Choice is as good as a holiday, as the great book says.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Alex just, without much energy, just waves his hand as if to say, well, who cares?
Once they're all in the room, I'm gonna remove my immovable rod.
Okay. And the door swings shut behind you. It's not locked, you just have to open it in the same way. Okay, so with 30 investigation, you find that... Okay, yeah, I had to tell you need two people to open this door here.
Anyone feeling strong today?
Typical academic.
Many were my gifts from the Raven Queen, but the physicality is not my strong suit.
I can try.
I shall
Alec.
never go to a challenge.
Alec kind of raises both arms as if to try and show off his muscles. However, his arms are actually quite scrawny.
Go rolls her eyes at brother, nods encouragingly at Tech, and waits for them to try and open the door.
Okay.
Okay, I need an athletics check from the two of you, please.
Oh well.
Let's check. I'm going to cast guidance on myself beforehand.
Gotcha.
Athletics check. Okay. 22.
Okay, and then brother, 8.
Hey,
Okay, so brother, you're doing all the work. It feels like you're lifting everything. Until you realize you're not quite in the right position, and the little goblin is with a strength check of 24 there. Lifts the door just high enough to the height of a goblin so that everybody can duck underneath into the next bit.
My
now,
hopping ass just marches through the door as usual. I poke the room with my 10-foot pole.
Right. So, as poor Tech is straining under the weight of the door,
Alec gives Tech a grateful thumbs up as he passes through.
I'm
Brother's still feeling like he's holding the whole thing. He's
Yes.
like atlasing the store.
but you do not lift it above the height of a goblin for some reason.
Nope. That's why I'm saying atlasing is like all that strain and pull, man.
Okay. Echo, please roll me another 30. I mean, investigation check.
Don't jinx me.
Or you can do it, Echo.
Oh, it's only a 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, you notice another secret door that just simply swings inward.
I poke it with my 10-foot pole.
It opens like this again. There's more hallway.
Circle. I poke the room with my 10-foot pole.
Investigation check, please. And then I need another strength check from... Oh, sorry, athletics check from Brother and Tech.
26.
Wow. Okay, Brother, doesn't matter what you roll, you feel like you got this under control.
I know. I need to try this. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be minus. It's gonna be a 0. 4.
4. Wow. Okay. That's you. The rest of you see veins bulging on the side of Brother's head, even though he's carrying no weight at the door. Right. So, Echo, you find a secret door over here. This one slides to the left.
Slides
To the right.
Right.
I knew you were gonna do it. I love you guys. Yes.
Chow chow, real smooth.
Ice skating, man. Ice skating.
She pokes the room with her 10-foot pole.
Investigation check, please. You're waiting for that
Echolocation like a bat.
echolocation. That is brilliant. I didn't even think of that.
No, guys. I'm trademarking it.
21 again. Wow. Okay. That's a reliable talent, I think.
It is, yes.
Yeah, okay. This door is... The wall is not really a wall.
Oh.
Coming.
The door was not a door, it was a jar.
Don't make that joke. That's coming later in Dyrecinder in the mouse house.
I'm done.
One. You mean one?
Yes, there's a mouse town. And there's... Yes, well, let's not spoil it. Okay.
I have the name written in my book.
So,
Wait, I'll get it for you.
people who are watching and not knowing, please tune in on the next Friday when I make silly animal voices. Okay. So, what you find here, I'm guessing you guys are letting the door drop. Yep. Okay. Because you can't hold that forever. So, what you see beyond, you can see a long hallway, very similar to the one you entered with the colored floor, only this one doesn't have a winding path of red. It's all the colors, sort of a psychedelic mixture. There's a door over here. Can you see this?
Yes.
All right. And then there are several things in the wall decorating, and decorating the sides, and each of them have an orb of the color indicated here on the map. Can you all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in this room, so I will describe what you see. You see, oops. No, that's not said the wrong thing here. Okay, you see again strange figures that are partly animal, kind of Egyptian-y. Each one of them have the orb positioned in a certain fashion. So this first one on top here, on the left over here, is a golden orb held overhead. On the opposite wall, a pale blue orb is held at shoulder height. Then back to... so let's do the western wall first. That's going to be easier. So this is the western wall. See an orange orb held at waist height. Then there's a door. Then there's a purple orb held at the feet. Then there's another door. Then there's a bronze orb held waist high. A grey orb held at the shoulder. Then nothing.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Right. Okay, that's as far as you can see, right? To where there's nothing. There's more beyond that. Then on this side, you have the pale blue one held at the shoulder. You see a silver one held at the feet. Then as you look back where you walk through, you just see a smooth stone surface. You don't see the doorway you just entered in. Okay. Then there's a green orb, and this one's held overhead again. Then there's a yellow one held at the shoulder, a pink one held high overhead again, and then there's a black one at the feet. And then it carries on, there's a pink one, a pale violet held at the shoulder. So it's different parts of the body, as Meg illustrated with her little song.
Thank you. Elementary school teachers for the win, man.
And as you can see, there are 2 doors, but there's more to the hallway south.
So do they correlate with the pictures on the wall?
No. So this one's held overhead, and which one's the other one held overhead? The green and the yellow. So it doesn't seem to be color coded in any way.
But I mean, the figures on the walls, are the orbs in front of specific figures? Is there a place to put them in front of the figures?
Oh, okay. So the orbs are... It's basically just a circular shape carved into the wall. The orbs aren't really on the floor. It's just so you can see. But does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
okay.
No, I'm just trying to see
Yeah.
what they mean, so...
It is difficult.
Can I make sense of the pictures on the walls from an archaeological point of view?
Make a history check with advantage.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, with a natural 20, you realize that this is absolute nonsense. This doesn't depict anything from a religion or anything. This is intentionally convoluted to confuse explorers.
Well, this is a bunch of hogwash. She spits on the floor.
Right then, care to enlighten the rest of us?
None of this is historically correct. And it seems like some fool just painted this to confuse us, or whoever else is unfortunate enough to pass through this area.
Looks pretty though.
Someone was probably high on some form of mushroom when they did this.
Okay, well, shall we then check the doors before heading down further down the hallway?
For mushrooms. I mean, I wouldn't mind a mushroom right now. Like, it might make this more interesting.
Who knows? Could be part of the treasure down here.
So doors then.
Oh, is it against your religion to take psychedelics?
I can make a nice potion out of them.
Don't we all think that?
Dum, dum, dum. You guys, what you doing?
Blinkingly to the wall, quite confused.
I will check the door for traps.
Make a investigation check. Which door, by the way?
The top one.
Top door. Okay. Roger that. Oh, 25. This door is trapped with a spear trap. The moment you open it, it will...
Spear you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I disengage the trap?
Yes, you can attempt to with thieves' tools. 25. It seems like you did disengage the trap.
It seems that way. I don't like those words. Brother, this door is safe. And then she'll go look at the other door.
Very well. Charge to glory and fortune. He kicks the door open.
Okay,
I like your enthusiasm.
so you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as the door opens towards you, not inward.
He stops as his movement and then tries to open the door with his foot, pretending that's what he's doing the whole time.
Make a deception check.
That's gonna go badly.
Alec just rolls his eyes and goes to inspect the other door.
Okay, you two make investigation checks. You can choose which one.
Can I help him?
Let's see. Yes, you can. It's natural 20. It is also a spear trap. And then, brother, deception, please.
I'm sorry, my character sheet
Oh.
is doing a thing. It's minimized to the smallest position.
Alec goes over to Tech. Then he points the door. And he makes the gesture with his hands of something very quickly piercing him in the chest. He makes a show and falls to the ground on his back.
I got you. I got you.
keen for us to kill him, man.
Okay.
But on the other hand, I can disengage this trap.
Brother, your roll of 3 there is just making my night. So, as you try and casually open the door, your foot is just too sore to open the door with, and you unintentionally wince as you open the door with your foot. And see, there's nothing behind this door except the trap.
Is the spear available to be taken?
If you try and take it, it will disengage the disabling of the trap.
Right.
So there's a chance it might spear you as you take the spear.
I won't do that.
You'll take the spear, just not in the way that you thought you would.
Oh no.
Well, I found a trap, but through my bravery, I have scared it into submission.
Okay.
Take the other door for the same.
Okay, which echo is also disabled. And you're going to kick it again.
He will instead charge towards it, but at the moment of impact, you'll stop and open it slowly.
Okay, you see nothing but a trap beyond the door that has been disabled.
I did it again. They shall write such tales of my bravery.
Okay.
Echo just looks at him like, really?
Looking at these spheres, or was it orbs?
Orbs, yeah.
Depictions of
How
Yeah.
big are they?
So they're about 3 feet in diameter.
Okay. And they're inset into the wall, or
Yeah, they're basically part of the friezes. They're carved in there.
okay. And they what do they look like? Glass or?
Oh no, it's just plaster.
Oh, it's just plaster. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Gotcha.
I tap the walls with my 10-foot spear.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Tap these walls.
Okay, where are you tapping specifically?
So I'm going along the wall. and I'm tapping the spheres first. So I'm starting at the top with the golden one, tapping on the head. Then I'll go to the opposite
Okay.
wall on the shoulders. Then
Hang
the
on.
opposite
Hang
on the
on.
waist.
Hang on.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So
Trigger all the traps.
yes. So up here at the golden one, where you tap with your 10-foot pole, the pole goes through the plaster, as if the plaster's not really there, but only at the top.
I pull the pole out.
Pole's fine.
I do the same for the one on the opposite wall that's at the shoulder.
Solid.
I go to the one next to the one on the opposite wall for the waist, and I poke it.
Solid.
I go along the wall to see if there are any others that aren't solid.
Okay, so going on this western wall, so this one isn't solid. Solid. Door. Solid. Door. Solid. Solid. And then on the opposite side, solid. Solid. This one's solid now, even though you previously came through with solid. 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 Ooh, not solid, but at the bottom. Solid. And then the hallway continues downward. But that's so basically you found two places, up here and down here.
Anyone want to touch a wall that's not a wall?
Ooh, which one?
Alec forms an X with both of his arms.
Well,
Oh, come on, have a bit of fun.
perhaps I should use my mind's eye. Brother will cast find traps again.
Bless you.
Okay. Find traps. That's 120 feet, right?
Yep. So basically, the birds line of sight, basically.
In your range, you do not find any traps.
In your range. Can I take the stick again and poke it through the one that it goes through and see how far it goes?
It goes all the way through. It's like there's a space beyond it, a crawl space. Here, and the same with this one over here.
Can I tap the wall around it to see if there's like a trigger or anything that might open it?
Okay, so it's just an illusionary wall over a crawl space, so you can get up into it. It seems to go. It's a deep passage.
So you can just walk through.
Climb through. It's narrow.
Okay. Well, there are two little secret doorways. Someone's tried to hide with a clever illusion.
There might be more down here, but as you guys sort of explore, you can see down at the bottom of this hallway is a misty archway.
So we have the archway, or we can go through some crawl spaces.
Oh, Glory, what do you say? Will you scout for us? Glory the Raven will go through the first hall.
Okay.
I said the Raven on purpose to not say Glory hole in the same sentence.
Thank
You-
you for that.
You were doing so well. Okay. So, can you see where the raven is?
I can see it slowly lagging through time and space.
Oh, perfect.
Just as intended.
Can you see now?
Hold on. Ooh, hello. There we go. Yes.
Yes. Okay, and then it returns. So what it saw was a chamber with another gargoyle. This one is also a 4-armed gargoyle, but this one of its arms is broken off.
Right. Then I'll send him to the other tunnel.
Okay. So Raven flies off and comes back saying that the other tunnel leads to a very complicated crawl space that
Your
goes.
more complicated crawl space.
Thank you. I've been called worse.
Well, it seems we might have a small fight on the western side and a complex tunnel system.
Behind the black orb over here.
And through the archway?
Alec just
I don't like the way that looks.
Alec slowly raises his fist, butter knife in hand.
Oh, he's volunteering to check the archway.
No, that's involunteering to kill you.
Alec looks at both of you.
You certainly tried. Glorious battle.
Alec looks at both of you and nods no.
What was the archway looking like again?
Okay, so at the end of the hallway, there's an archway filled with green mist. You can't see through the mist. You'll have to get
walk near.
closer to see what it. To get a description.
Send your burb through there.
Laurie, assist the young lass.
Did you call me? She kicks him in the shin.
He tries to grin and bear it.
The name of the banking house in Dyrecinder.
Alec just points at them and it looks like he's laughing, but he's making no noise.
Okay, guys, what's the plan?
I was sending the bird through the mist.
Oh, sending the bird through the mist. Hang on, I just gotta double check something.
Something in the mist.
Does it explode?
So many movie references, guys.
Okay, so the bird
Huh?
disappears. Okay, so you have no idea where your familiar is.
Is it within 1,000 feet?
Yes. It is outside the dungeon.
He'll just... Trying to see where that thing is. Spells. That's a thing.
Desummon it,
one.
resummon it.
Trying to see... So if I look through the familiar right now, I'll just see dust and...
Oh, okay. If you look through the familiar right now, you see that hallway with the red winding path. It appeared back out there.
Brother will click his fingers and have Gloria appear on his shoulders.
Okay, easily enough.
That is back to the beginning.
Well, if we go out now, I know this really nice pub. We could go have a drink, say that we explored the dungeon.
And survived.
Yeah.
Alec points at Echo, then gives thumbs up.
Okay, also, as you guys take a closer look at this archway, as you sort of get closer, 3 stones on the archway in front of you begin to glow. The left-handed base stone shines with an olive hue. The one on the right glows a citron color. What the fuck? Okay, the top keystone glows a russet color. So it's green, red, and red.
Citron is orange.
So green, orange, and red. I guess they ran out of colors.
They were like, let's use the fancy name for the colors now.
Yeah.
Well, I could try and scout tunnels.
Fuck it. Echo starts climbing through the complex tunnel system.
Okie dokie. So, just a reminder, you didn't explore the rest of the... you can... Never mind. So yes, here's the tunnel. over here. Black orb. Over here. Can
No,
you
I'm just
see?
looking for my token.
Oh.
Oh, there she.
This computer's having such a great time with this
Yes.
dynamic lighting. It's
The
beautiful.
computer loves dynamic lighting.
Sorry, ne?
Yeah. Not having a good time. 10 out of 10.
Sorry.
Fine. Soon it'll be fine.
Okay, guys, what's the plan?
Okay. Ego's gonna bugger off into the tunnel,
And brother will follow behind.
poking everything with her stick.
Okay. Okay.
We'll wait until we get here's a go ahead from the two that went ahead.
Goes quite a distance.
You can.
Hello, you cut off?
Hey.
Oops.
Well, I had the go ahead, so I'll follow.
Okay, the tunnel sort of wraps around. Wing, wing, wing.
It really does wind.
Okay. Gonna keep following it?
Yep.
Okay. Keep
How long is the
poking.
tunnel again?
Alec will
Yeah,
Alec
I'll
stay
look in the
behind
pools.
everyone else. As usual.
Sorry, the tunnels are. It's quite cramped in places, so you kind of have to go through, sort of sideways. Eventually, Echo, you reach a dead end.
Poke it with my stick.
Okay, make an investigation check,
There are no
please.
dead ends.
Wrong dungeon.
Sorry, past mistakes brought that thought to mind.
Hey, number 21. Who knows?
21. Okay.
Who
Which is exactly what you needed to find the secret door.
Reliable talent, guys.
My God.
reliable.
Oh, there's a sound.
I poke the door open with my stick.
Okay. It opens.
Oh, I got pulled somewhere. Where am I?
Oops. Yeah, sorry, it's a cramped hallway. You don't quite fit. Okay. So you going in?
The first stick first.
You're fitting with the stick. I need you to make an investigation check, please. Another one.
This 2 of Dread is sponsored by Investigation.
It's
Good.
your own fault. You gave me a stick.
This is true.
It's the most powerful tool.
Yes.
27. Okay. You don't see any traps right in front of you. But what you do see is the following. It's quite dark in here. You see what is obviously some form of temple area. There are some scenes of normal life painted on the walls, but the people have rotting flesh, skeletal hands, worms eating them, and so forth. Yet there's also depicted various religious symbols of good alignment. There's a mosaic path leading between 4 rows of wooden pews that face a worship area. In front of the pews, a wooden railing divides the room. South of it is an altar in front of a tiered dais on which sits a wooden chair. So as you guys sort of enter the space, suddenly it feels a little bit lighter. It's like the atmosphere is not so heavy in here.
Looking at this room, which is obviously has some religious value to it, Alec Alex's hand tightens around his butter knife. And then he just starts slashing at the nearest pew very effectively. Obviously grumpy.
I think Alec might have a thing against religion, guys.
Okay, so as you do that, you hear a tinkling of coins inside the chair.
A rogue's wet dream.
Did you hear that?
Goblin.
Hashtag mimic.
If we take the treasure now and we leave, we can still go to the pub and say we not only survived, but we got treasure.
With what we could carry.
Alec points at you and gives you a thumbs up again.
But
But there could be so much more in here.
Alec points to brother, gives him a thumbs down.
a glorious place. Perhaps I could sing of the Raven Queen's glory and her majesty in here. And that brother will kind of have a look around, kind of try and figure out who or what was worshipped here.
Okay, make a religion check. Yes?
Walk along the path, poking it with my stick, but staying on the path that's like
Okay. Obvious, yes. Okay. The brother's religion check. Sounds getting weird. Okay. Somebody screaming in the background. Okay. Religion
Brother
check.
singing.
Yeah, brother. Oh, brother. So, no. Okay. This doesn't seem to be dedicated to any particular god. It seems to be made by somebody who intended to make it look like it was dedicated to a good god, but doesn't know what one looks like. Hello.
Well, I am absolutely livid.
Okay.
Absolute bullshit.
So, Echo, as you get closer to the front of the room, you see that the chair on the dais is nicely carved and padded, but seems unremarkable. On the other side of the dais are large, large brass candelabras with 5 white candles in them each. In each corner, on the southern wall, is a large white pottery urn stoppered with a brass and wood plug. Sprawled on the floor near the western wall is a human skeleton in black chainmail that is badly rusted and damaged. The skeleton's outstretched arm points to a stone archway set in the wall. The opening is filled with opaque, bright orange vapors. Another misty hallway over here. So this.
I poke the throne with my stick.
Okay, so as you get closer here, there is this very strange colored stone, and this is the throne. So you're poking the throne, it seems to be just a chair.
Strange thing in front of it.
Okay. So it seems to be glowing a strange blue color. Poking it with your stick doesn't seem to cause any effect.
I poke my stick through the vapors without getting too close.
Nothing happens to the stick.
Does it? Oh, my God.
This is shady, guys.
It's a throne of lies.
Alec is hiding behind. Alec is hiding behind his pier, but he pukes up slightly. Nods yes, and hides back down.
Tech, hearing the slight jingling of coins from these pews back here, is going to have a look and investigate to see if there's one, if it's trapped, and two, if there's some sort of hidden compartment that's holding.
Okay, investigation check, please.
I'm going to guide myself. Oh, nice. Fucking screaming in the background.
Sorry.
Sorry, investigation check, was it?
Yes, sorry, my mic's too close to my head, it's my inner screaming.
21.
21. The seats are hinged here. The back seats here aren't trapped because you're investigating those. And they are filled completely with coins.
Ooh. Look inside. I
Okay.
take it that investigation also show if it was trapped in any way.
Yes, it wasn't trapped. So both back pews have 4,000 silver pieces in them each.
Ooh, okay.
No traps.
No traps on the back, too.
If I jab at this this pew here, do I hear more jingling?
Yes, you do.
Ooh. Is it also hinged?
Also hinged.
I'm gonna check the traps.
Go for it.
19?
Okay. No traps.
Okay. I open it.
Okay. Both left and right of the second pair of pews contain 3,000 electrum pieces.
Ooh, electrum. That's cool.
Sense a trap.
I said,
Add a silver piece to the pile of silver.
Okay.
I'm going to go and investigate the third pew.
Make another investigation check, please.
Guiding myself, please.
Can Alec?
Oh, let's go. 28.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, no traps on these two. And when you open them, they both contain 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay. And if I look to this front pew,
Mm-hmm.
are there hinges on that front as well?
Yes. For some reason, these hinges are bigger than the other two. Other set of pews as hinges.
Okay.
Alec kind of puts his hand, or he tries to. He's short on Tech's shoulder, but he tries to. I'm not sure how.
I'm
tall
also
Tech is.
short. Perfect.
Okay. So and he like starts acting out somewhat agree-looking person taking something. He's just kind of waving his hands in the air, and then he steps backward and tries to look taller, like an angry person, punching at where the original person used to be.
Tech just looks a bit confused.
I just realized all of us are really short, and then there's brother.
Yep.
We shall call him Headbanger.
Oh, dear.
Okay, investigation check, please.
In the hobbit hole.
Like Alec just seeing Tech's confusion, he like face palms for a second and just points to the last two pews and forms an X with his hands.
Oh, come on. What's the worst that's going to happen?
It's not very good.
Okay, while you guys are investigating that, brother, what are you doing at the altar?
Hello?
Sorry, I was telling him Lord of the Rings facts.
Yes. So, Gandalf.
He's actually not inspecting it. He's actually taking out some black incense and lighting it for the Raven Queen.
Okay, are you putting it on top of the altar?
Yes.
Okay, hang on.
This
So,
is how we all die.
so as you put the, hang on.
Like everyone's tap tap money, tap tap money, tap tap mimic.
Yeah.
That's dead.
Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay, and then Echo, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Can I evade it?
We'll find out. Then, Tech, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, me as well? Oh,
Yes.
well, you shouldn't have.
Am I close enough to require one?
Yes, please.
Something tells me to
You get a
Okay.
dick save. You get a dick save.
We're all in
Yes.
character number 2.
Okay, so brother, as you are about to place the incense down on the altar, with the goblin and the halfling investigating for traps, lightning arcs off the altar, hitting you, and then Echo, and then Tech, and then Alec, and you all take.
900.
Oh, hang on, let me just get this straight.
How many?
Nice.
86 lightning damage.
Oh, 86. Nice.
86. So, if you rolled... Okay, only brother takes half damage. Everybody else takes 35 points of lightning damage.
It's lightning damage.
Yes.
I will use absorb elements.
Ooh.
Half to 17.
You need to take half, anyways.
Yeah, can I use uncanny dodge?
Yeah, so you take half of 35, which is
16?
15 plus 4 is 19.
Oh,
Half
19.
anyway because of evasion, right?
No, but she
If
failed.
you fail,
Vengeance
if you fail,
effects.
you will take half damage.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, she did take half damage, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she succeeded, she would have taken no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what it is,
Yeah. Right. So,
You're getting hit. Alec is just kind of jittering. His hair is probably standing on end. And he just lightly falls backward.
okay, brother, you're currently holding really charged sticks that used to be incense. The altar is now a deep red color instead of blue.
The altar changed color?
Yes.
brother, if you light something else, I'm gonna stick it up your ass.
But it was the Raven Queen's glory that showered this lightning on us.
I will stick it right up your ass.
Alec points the butter knife directly at brother.
Okay, and then
Very charred and electrified.
Tech, I need you to please make a investigation check. You should look for traps on those front two pews.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all for me. That was guidance.
Yeah.
21.
21. These front two pews are heavily trapped. The hinges are themselves gas cylinders, and based on your investigation, there are no coins in these. There's another trap inside the pews. You can't tell what it is without opening and triggering the gas.
I see.
Alec just kind of
Seems like it's
looks
trapped.
at you. Alec just kind of looks at you and like points both hands at you as if to say, "I told you so."
Yeah. But, I mean, until I investigated it, didn't know what was in there. Could have been more money.
Alec just kind of flaps his hands, imitating a person speaking.
Blah, blah, blah.
Smiles. It's just a wide grin to Alec.
Okay, the altar starts glowing brighter red steadily.
Yeah, probably shouldn't
This
move that away
thing-
from that.
Echo moves to the back of the
The brothers try and figure out why.
Okay, as you're
moving to the back of the room.
you're not touching it, but it's starting to get hot.
Alec is just kind of waving goodbye to brother, and he's getting further and further back to the room.
Brother
Brother,
will use his Raven's Blessing and teleport 30 feet away.
okay, before you do that, please make a perception check, though.
Okay, something I'm good at. Now watch me roll that one.
Come on.
That's how it
15. Okay. From this position, you can see a small circular hole on this wall. And also, very clearly, you see this burnt corpse here, using its last action to point into the orangey mists over here. Okay, and you're gonna teleport.
Hole and pointy corpse.
Yes, and you're gonna teleport away.
Yes, 30 feet back.
Okay. The altar still red. The glow dulls slightly.
He squints at it, watching it for a moment longer.
Okay, you wait. Eventually, the red becomes that strange blue color again. The color of lightning.
I don't think they like the Raven Queen, mate. Just give it up.
But that's why I'm here. I shall show everyone her glory. But there's a guy over there that died, and there's a hole on the other side. He kind of like crisscrosses his hands and points to the other side, opposite sides of the room.
Yeah, he probably served the Raven Queen as well.
And he died a wondrous death.
I throw my spade at him.
Okay, roll an attack, please.
Alec throws his butter knife at him.
Roll an attack, please. Oh my god. 23 and 26. Okay, you won't get
Doesn't count.
you won't get sneak. So okay, you're gonna get, because she said it's not a dagger, it's a spade, right?
Yeah.
So blunt force then.
Yeah, so 3 points of bludgeoning and then 7 points of piercing damage. Just the butter knife is quite sharp.
And brother dies.
Really?
No.
Oh my goodness. You actually scared me for a second. And then Alec just angrily walks up to you and retrieves his butter knife and hides behind the pew again.
Very well, very well. Well, either way, the dead man over there is pointing to the mist, but there's a tunnel over there. Kind of rubs where the butter knife hit him in the butt.
Okay, clarify, it's not a tunnel. It's a small, like the size of a coin, hole in the wall.
Why don't you go look in it?
I do believe I'm sensing some tension here.
Alec leans out from behind the pew and gives a thumbs up at the brother.
But to ease the tension, and to show no harm, I will go investigate the tiny hole.
Do you want
Or
to?
you. Please.
Okay, Tech will go and help.
Okay, so you guys go towards. The altar didn't seem to react to your presence this time, but it's still glowing that weird blue. So it's a shallow hole. It goes about 6 inches in. Wow, that sounds odd.
With the screaming in the background.
Yes, it went 6 inches in. Ugh. Okay.
No.
No.
You have inches?
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay.
It's all chuckling in the background. Alright, so I'm peering to the little coin-sized hole.
Yes,
Does it look like a coin would fit in it?
it does. Yes,
Which one?
any coin.
Copper, silver, gold, electrum.
It's big enough to take the biggest one. Wow, this is not good.
Oi, oi.
I'm not.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not doing it on purpose. I promise.
Very, very, very poor choice of words.
Yes, I am sorry.
D&D, the game of children.
And dick jokes.
It's not me. It's so not me.
Just inspect the little hole.
Yes. There's nothing else in there.
Okay,
It's completely empty.
cool.
Tech goes
It's
back.
empty.
After hearing that, Tech goes back and starts scooping coins from the pews into his bag of holding.
Hmm.
Does anyone
And
interrupt or intervene?
Behind, and Alec follows closely behind. trying to sneakily take out the coins as Tech is putting them in the bag.
Oh, Tech's not being sneaky about it, by the way. We hear shh.
Okay, so take as you do that, somewhere far to the west, across the kingdom of Glisterwald and half of Dyrecinder, a monk asleep on top.
Sorry, an orgasm.
Yeah. Poor Tusa.
Poor Tusa.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, people. I don't know what came over me. That's also bad, so I'm shutting up now. Okay.
Oh no.
They will be certainly confused watching the stream later.
Yep. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, guys, what you doing? So you're piling coins in there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. So in one pew there's 1,000 gold, right?
Ooh, yummy. I'll take that.
Okay. That screaming is taken on a different connotation now. Yes. And what's
You're
the?
making it worse. Move on.
So, moving on. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Echo is watching the room in suspicion and like eyeing brother, see what he's going to do next.
He will go inspect his fellow Raven Queen follower that is dead.
Okay. So he's pointing straight into the misty barrier here. It's like as if he used his last act to try and point the way.
Well, perhaps once you've all plundered the riches of this cathedral-esque room, we can try this mist.
Oh yeah, sure. 1 sec.
An eternity later.
I've only got little hands. I'll use Mage Hand to help scoop.
Okay, so you're getting quite a lot. So remember that. So there's 2,000 gold in the front two. There's 3,000 electrum in the next two, and then 4,000 silver in the last two.
Okay.
Okay.
Electrum piece are cool. You don't see them nowadays.
No, because
There's Alec, yeah.
it's like half a gold or something like that, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Isn't it more?
Electrum piece is worth 5 silver pieces or half a gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Depends on the exchange rate. Yeah.
Exchange rate.
As Alex silently.
Inflation.
Yeah.
Inflation.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. How's that going? American and Brit?
So let me
pain.
just tell you, my like, mom has a car, my dad has a truck. Dad has just stopped using the truck because driving
Gas
the car.
prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gas price to driving the car is exactly what it used to cost to get gas for the truck.
Wow. Well,
The worst part about inflation is how big the coins get.
yeah. Get paid big money. Not a lot, just big coins. Meanwhile, over here, we take turns using the power. Okay. So,
But not really.
not really. We don't always provide electricity, but when we do, don't use it.
Use it with caution. Electricity is like a scared child. Any sudden movements and it'll just disappear.
But yeah, gas prices over here on the other side of the world have been getting stupid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're a year behind. Next year we'll be hit by that.
Yeah. And I mean, our price is already disgusting, so.
Yeah, but no, Britain is higher, ne? It's higher. My dad's struggling over there, so
Yeah. Oof,
he's taken to cycling. So,
you know what? Healthier option, I guess.
okay, brother, what you gonna do?
I will send his familiar through the mist just to inspect what is happening.
Okay, your familiar disappears.
And he tries to make that mental, that telepathic connection with it to see where it is.
It's 1,000 feet, right?
Yep.
Ooh, just. It is outside the dungeon.
Ooh.
Well, this goes back to the other part.
Kinda.
Well, either way, we were probably going to go back, so we might as well see where it takes us.
I guess we have little choice.
Okay, brother, you're going first.
Yes.
Okay. Poof.
Goodbye, cool world.
Brother disappears and reappears in the entrance as the others just hang on a moment. Meg, close your ears.
What?
Hello, Walter, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, you appear outside.
Yeah.
You are now sister. You have been gender swapped.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. I shall do my best.
Okay, just change your name for me quickly, please. You're now sister. And,
Can I open my ears?
yeah, don't tell her. Okay, we're back.
Everything all right?
He can't tell you. Okay, who's next?
Bean, can I open my ears?
She can. Please take Meg off mute there.
I'm here.
There we go. Don't say a word. Meg, calm yourself. Don't ruin it.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm so glad. I am so glad that happened. That's my favorite thing. Okay.
Is he dead?
Go follows him.
Okay. Same happens to you, just the other way around.
Oh boy.
Exactly. Okay. Echo disappears. Okay, Alec and Tug, what you doing?
Do they come
Like-
back?
Is
Right.
looking
That's
incredibly. Alec is looking incredibly confused, and he pokes his hand through the doorway.
okay. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh. Saving throw. That's not good for me.
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay, you get thrown. Whoopsie. Back to the start of the dungeon with a important difference, which I will tell you now. We just need to find out what tech does. I will whisper to you. You're back at the start.
Okay. Yeah, I found it.
Are they coming back through?
Nope.
And I saw he put his hand in, and he got yanked.
Yep.
You got yoinked.
I'm going to exercise caution here,
Yes.
and perhaps not do that.
Hmm.
And look around this place. I will wait for. I'll wait for some time in case they come back through.
Okay, you wait like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll wait like 10, 15 minutes.
Nothing happens.
Where's the guy now?
They-
Probably dead.
They're exploring new possibilities, and the puns from earlier are so much worse.
Well, Alex, you declare.
Oh my god.
I'll investigate this coin-shaped hole.
Okay, I need you to make an insight check for me.
Insight.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like perception, but for yourself.
16. Ignore the plus rate in it.
Okay, coins probably were too obvious. This would fit in a ring.
A ring.
Because at the end of that 6-inch hole, man,
Really?
there's just enough of a raised knob. Oh my god, this is what's written down. I'm not making it up.
It just gets worse the worse.
You can put a ring in there. Yes.
That's what she said.
We are gradually arriving at the point of no return.
Just finger the hole.
I may
Wow.
jam the hole.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Finger, not fist.
Okay. Weirdly, Tech, without you knowing, that's what's happening outside at this moment.
Excuse me.
Never mind. They're exploring a strange new world.
So that's what that feels like.
What is happening out there? I'm very tempted to just go through the portal just to see what happens.
Worth
I'm
it?
finally more in tune with the Raven Queen's image.
Oh my god.
I punch it in the throat.
Good to see Echo hasn't changed much. Okay, Tech, what are you doing?
Okay, so it's not a coin. It's not a ring. A ring.
Yes.
Did I notice any rings around this place?
No.
at all?
You have not.
Okay. Could I, with some time, and using my all-purpose tool, cut one of the coins into the shape that is required?
Okay, so in the time that you're waiting for them to reappear, and which they don't, you cut a coin, you put it in there. For a moment, the whole wall itself seems to shift, after which time it spits out the ring, the makeshift ring. Not the right one.
Not the ring you're looking for.
What a waste of time.
Do not tempt me, Frodo.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm not trying to rob you.
I would
Wait a
join in the
minute.
I would join in the foreshadowing, but unfortunately, I have a bit to commit to.
Wow.
I just realized 3 of my friends are gone, right?
Yes.
But it doesn't have to be that way. I'll pull a pouch from my side, and I pull out 3 fuzzy objects. As I use the bag of tricks 3 times.
Okay. Hang on.
And it's a grey bag.
Okay. Why is it not coming up? Bag of tricks.
That's what she said.
I have a headache, okay?
That's what she said.
No, that's what he said after she said that.
Okay, roll 3d8s for me, please.
A 2, a 7, and a 4.
Okay, so the 2 becomes a giant rat. The 7 becomes a dire wolf. And the 4 becomes a boar.
Ah, there we go.
He doesn't seem like a very fun person.
We're gonna run one section of the dungeon, and he's gonna run another.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got 3 friends with me, so it's less lonely in here. Let's see. I do have a ring. I pull out a one of the items I'm not attuned to. I pull out a spell refueling ring, one of my infusions.
Very nice. Okay, you place it in there.
Yes.
The wall shifts and starts falling into the ground, and as it does, the ring gets crushed into dust
No!
Oh,
as you open the way forward.
Ooh,
What are you gonna do now?
How sad. It's okay. I'll just make another one. Right. Come on, you three.
You just carry on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Going on without it?
I'll get to the rest of you in a second.
Well, we know where he is, so we can go find him.
We can use our swiftness to pursue our previous
oh
course.
no!
Yes.
Alec.
Yes.
Alec gives a thumbs up.
Thumbs up what?
Just a thumbs up.
Okay.
Hair is a little long. His hair is also longer.
Is that what fucking portal does?
It one of your companions' names is now Sister.
And
And Alyssa.
Off the bra that is now attached to the chest and offers it to one of them. It's for
Like-
me.
I wanted to make Sister do a Constitution save to see if they hang, but I don't know if that's appropriate. Okay.
Roll for good.
Hold on.
let's not. Let's not.
It's not the worst missed thing. I'll just put it that way. But it's the funniest.
Now we come join us, Tick. Go through the portal.
Look, he's got 3 new pals. He's fine.
Oh my gosh. So the question is, do we go find him or do we just carry on?
The voice. So-
Alec just can't. Oh, wait, Alec. Wait, no. Elisa. Kind of points to Echo, kind of like shapes his hand, her hand, and like pretending to drink from a mug, and just starts walking away from the temple.
Yeah, I need a stiff drink too, man.
Oh dear.
Didn't know
Something
what
say
3
stiff?
legs would feel like.
Wow.
And then Alec, man, muscle memory already. Elisa kind of beckons Echo and Sister to follow.
They're just buggering off to the pub.
Echo just follows.
This is how we survive. This is how we survive.
That's fair. And you know what? Alyssa's made off of 1,000 gold pieces.
Yes. Okay. So, let me just double check here. So, you've got a giant rat.
A dire wolf and a bull.
Where is giant rat? Why is it not coming up? A giant bat, giant crab, giant elk, a giant frickin' everything. A giant rat, yes. Okay, giant rat. Dire wolf. Okay. So, there is no way that we are going to finish this dungeon tonight. So,
Out of 100%, what did we do?
Like 5%.
This got thoroughly derailed.
not really, not yet. This is kind of expected. Okay. So, there are your
Can
tokens.
we actually just leave? Like, can
Yeah.
we actually just?
So I wanted to know, would you guys be up for doing this, continuing this 2 weeks from now?
Like 100%.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
We gotta see this through, man.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. We have to see this through.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes.
Telling me Tech,
Even more annoying now.
Tech could have been a little goblin girl.
Yes.
Missed
Yes.
opportunity.
So everybody got gender swapped when they went through.
I nearly cried. I was just
I
like,
was wheezing. I didn't know what I was expecting to
Right.
pop up in that text box, but it sure wasn't that.
You know what? Sarah Rat's got a good sense of humor.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's one of these mists. I won't tell you what it does. You go through it, and then in brackets, the Gygax wrote, because this is a Gygax adventure, cruel but amusing.
Cruel but amusing. Oh, no.
Wow.
Amazing.
Okay, you guys.
Wait, the other the gate that brother, well now sister, sent the familiar through ended up outside it as well, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Was it that one?
Yes. Mm.
Great.
But it wouldn't have affected the familiar because it didn't have anything to lose.
Because it's a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh well.
Yes. Easy dungeon so far, right?
no.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's an angry person's worst nightmare. Like, you know trouble's coming. You're just waiting for it to come.
I mean-
this first session would have been so much different if it wasn't for the rogues. The high investigation.
Yes.
Oh God, yeah, that reliable talent. Oh my
It's been
God, that
great.
saved us.
It's been really great. So at the end of that hallway with the red path, there's one of these.
Oh goody.
Yes. Devil with a mouth big enough to crawl in.
That'll
Oh, and I'm
kill you.
sure it would have been very good to do that.
Yes, and there's also a misty barrier at the end of that one that does something else.
Maybe we can change back. I can have boobs
Yeah.
again. I do
no.
love boobs.
Me too. Okay.
Feel
What
you,
if we
man. I
did,
feel you.
what if we did it where the three outside just leave and we just go with our second batch of people?
Oh dear.
Well, we'll have to see where we end up next time because Tech's just like, okay, I have new friends. I don't need you guys. We're gonna
It's like,
find
well, those people are dead.
circles in one of the in one of the rooms, and he's named each of his animals after us.
Yes.
Mm.
No, they are named.
Question.
The giant rat is Dimitri, the direwolf is Sergey, and the boar is Bob.
Mm. Bob.
I'm personally voting for.
Sergey, Dimitri, and Bob.
Yeah.
I'm personally voting for the course of action that like the three of us and who ended up outside. We just dip. We
We
leave.
look at each other and we're like, no, fuck this.
Like, hey! Elisa has coins from the pier, so we come out with something.
He's like a chair. And we
And,
can all go
uh,
have a drink.
Yeah, that way we all go have our drinks. And since
You
we're
know what?
technically alive, and since those three characters technically live by the end, the DM gets to use them as NPCs later on.
Oh my gosh!
You know, they've got a whole new world to explore in these changes.
I actually need a flying carpet and a genie.
Marcel can organize
What,
it.
Oh, I can.
what do you say? What do you think of my plan?
Sounds amazing.
Wait, who's mouse in the chat? Is it one of our people?
I don't know.
It's one of my mates, I think.
Hello, mate.
I don't know.
Shut up, sister.
Hello, mouse. So what you missed is they went into the Tomb of Horrors. They did very well. They detected most traps and things with reliable talents.
Thank God for reliable talent.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is one of your friends. Yes. and they went through a misty hallway, and three out of the four got gender swapped. Brother is now sister, literally.
Change the name of his second character to Shadow of Sister.
Okay.
Amazing.
Anyway, so yes, we will continue this adventure in 2 weeks. If everybody's happy with it.
That would be amazing.
Yes, they get to see things from a new perspective and have some fun by themselves. Anyway.
Sister, thinking about it.
Okay.
Always wondered what this feels like.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I've now lost my whole plot. What am I saying? Yes, sorry.
There was a plot.
I was just thinking, yeah, there was, believe it or not. Yeah. Must be nice touching boobs that don't belong to you. Anyway, so, so much harder to sit, god damn it, according to Mouse. Thank you for that. Okay. Anyway, so next week we will continue the Dyrecinder Chronicles.
Yes.
Yes. Everything will be perfectly fine on the airship, and we'll go to the next town where there's nothing to do.
And we'll probably get stuck in that town again.
It's a pretty cool town, if I say so myself. I'm quite excited. It is the House of Spies, the City of Peering Eyes.
That's pretty cool.
Hey,
Yes.
probably provide some insight on the place.
Yes, there's some. Yes, there's the Raggedy Aunt, which is the Giddy Aunt, excuse me, which is the bar where you can meet your favorite neighborhood spies, including a Greekish chronicler called Arminius, just for France.
That's gonna be funny.
Yes.
You hear that, friends? It's for you.
Yes. Anyway,
You're watching this stream later.
I hope they watch this one.
This is good fun. Terrifying, but good fun.
Yeah, I was afraid. Yeah.
The plot twist at the end.
Yeah, yes. I was so happy when Brother went through that. I was thinking, this is going to be perfect. Your name's perfect for that.
It was also funnier. It was also just a lot really funny. I tried to err on the side of caution and just took a hand and then I just get yanked through.
Yeah, yoink.
Yep. There's some nasty things in this one, though. I mean, I wouldn't make a dungeon like this. I'd feel too guilty.
Oh, goody. That's reassuring.
Yeah.
Also, at the beginning, when we were all introducing our
Yes.
people and like when we first started talking, I was having a hard time trying to think of what like would talk like. Then I just had the idea of like, what if he just didn't talk?
It's pretty cool.
Excellent.
I liked it.
Yeah. And was Echo named after some other NPC we know?
No, I would never.
Oh.
Surely not.
Plagiarism.
No, I was actually looking at names from Greek mythology for the archaeology thing.
That's actually pretty good. I actually thought maybe Arcane. But no.
Not yet.
Mouse says plagiarism is the highest form of flattery. Not not at university.
True.
Anyway, so I will see you guys next week for the next Dyrecinder game.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you so much for running for us tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is good.
Yes, it was a long week though, despite the public holiday.
Yeah.
I told you. I told you.
Yeah.
Sister-
Okay, guys, stay warm or stay cool, depending on which side of the globe you're on.
Yeah, it's getting chilly, eh?
Yeah.
Not this warm way.
So it's getting unbearably hot over here.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
trade.
Right.
And the same for Britain, isn't it? Isn't there a heat wave over there? My dad says it's
Okay,
hot.
so today it was very, very hot. It was supposed to reach about 35, 36.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Durban
It's currently
autumn.
19 degrees, and I am feeling it at 19 degrees. So,
Wow. Wow.
yes, it's sad. I know.
We woke up at -2 degrees this morning.
Yeah. That's not normal for us.
I would still take the cold over the heat any day.
Yeah, me
It's
too,
easier
ne?
to warm up than it is to cool down. At least in my
Yeah, exactly. You can put layers on, you can cuddle up, you know. But with the heat, you can't physically take your skin off to like lose some heat.
Nope.
That sounds like loser stalker. That sounds like you lack a determination.
I'm going to flay myself to cool
Yeah,
down.
I'll just play myself to cool
If you put your
down.
mind to it, anything's possible.
I'll lose so much blood, I'll probably feel like I'm cooling down.
This is totally worth it.
That went dark. Where was all the 10-foot pole talk gone?
Saving it for 2 weeks' time.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Thank you
guys.
so much, Marcel. That was a
Thank
lot
you,
of fun.
Marcel.
And thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Have a
Thank
good
you. And goodbye to the chat and the stream and the people who watch on YouTube months from now.
We're sorry, guys.
week. We're sorry, but not sorry. Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.